Greetings, I'm Captain Ranger, and I'm back with more of Let's Play Civilization 5. We're playing the Incas. We have 2 cities, and not a lot of prospects at the moment, to be perfectly honest. I've been looking around the map before starting recording again, and I noticed that really we are light on luxuries just in general. Because I was looking at Buenos Aires, and yeah, they only have ivory. Venice has access to gems because they puppeted that, but they had 2 luxuries. Yeah, that it counts as a luxury, so. And they have multiples of 1. And I've really been going back and forth on a couple of things. One, this silver. Because this would be a very, very sexy farm, but at the same time, you know, that is an extra silver to trade off. Granted, we're going to have one here. We're going to get this one back pretty soon. We're going to get our worker done with the terrace farm in 1 turn. We have our secondary worker working on a road. And that worker is going to be very busy for a while because there's a lot of hills to traverse. And actually, I was looking at this compared to what I said before and going this way. It actually makes more sense just to go this way. So we got that, which is nice. We're going to get our silver back, which will boost our happiness. We're a few turns away from getting our last civic in the tradition tree, and well, likely, well, here's the thing. Here's my dilemma here, is that I'd like to do patronage because, yeah, it does boost my city-states, and that seems to be the key right now, even though Venice is going to eat a few of them. Not as many as I originally feared, most likely, because, you know, it does come down to great merchants, and at least for the time being, there's not going to be that many. But at the same time, yeah. Anyway, let's get started. So, we have this going on. We're going to boost. Yeah, let's go ahead and do rough terrain. And if we could get a good fight here and finish them off, that'll give us a lot better chance against this, the brute. And what I want to do is, it's risky to use this. Can the scout get down there in time? No, but they can provide a flanking bonus, perhaps, or, yeah. Well, a flanking bonus in a couple turns. Let's do this. That should weaken them. Well, I mean, it will weaken them, but we won't kill them. We'll have these guys just continue to heal up. Unit needs orders. That's these guys. I have this staked out, which I was looking at this again, and I realized that there's only the dye up here, and everything else is either strategic or food resources. So this may not be as good a spot as I was originally hoping, but yeah. Beggars can't be choosers on this continent, to be honest. So, let's go ahead and start bringing them south. They may be able to help in this fight. And next turn. There is a Brazilian scout. Just the one, though. And we also need to get trade at full capacity because we're not near full.
He who destroys a good book kills
There is writing done. We need to sit down and figure out our tech here in a moment. Okay. I'm going to move the scout to down here to provide an additional flanking bonus. But what I'm going to do is put here. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough range. That's something I always screw up is my ranges. I want to actually attack with these guys, so I'm gonna... I'm thinking about this. Maybe I should have attacked with the scout, but I'm pretty secure on getting this camp. Yeah, let's take the decisive victory and move into attacking position for the camp. We'll let them heal a little bit more. We should start... Actually, I probably should do a cargo ship up here because that's usually better. We have 2 workers, but one is going to be tied up for ages. Settler, I'm not worried about because we're about to capture one. A secondary scout may not be bad, though. And it's only going to take us a couple turns to do it. I'm not invading you yet. They must be worried about, the small army here that's taking care of the barbarians. Yeah, probably rightfully so, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and move our scout, because I don't even know where the... Yeah, I didn't realize that this was the border. I was thinking that he extended further south first. There's silk, which is not in his workable range, but he has cotton, which is. Okay. Let's take the major victory. Yeah, I'm just going to hold off on that, let that heal a little bit more. And we'll move the archers. We need to choose a production. Oh, our scout's already done. Wow. Okay. We're good on that. Yeah, we're getting philosophy. Yeah, because we're starting to set up for science, and I forgot about that. I should have took notes. Pretty much, science victory is going to be our #1 concern. So we'll hit philosophy. Probably jump up to education. And then start working towards... Well, that's going to take a while, so we don't have to plan out further ahead than that. Do a library there. Unless there's another thing I should worry about here, but granary may not be bad either, but we have 8 food right now, so library is higher importance. Okay, that is done. Could use a quarry, though. We'll set up there and start repairing that to get more happiness. Quarry would give us a little bit more production, but I'm worried about getting our roads done. We do have a cargo ship building. I need to take notes at the end of my episodes. or my recording sessions. Okay, road. Scout. I want you to start poking around down here. That's going to take you 12 turns to get there. Well, it should be fine. We're starting to lose a little bit of money, but it's not terrible. Our trade will bounce back sooner or later. Okay, there is the coast. Oh, we had another guy show up. We'll weaken him, though. Minor victory. I'm a little concerned about this, though. We'll pause and heal. I'm playing it safe because I don't want to lose a good unit. And since this is tied up, I'm not worried about the barbarians escaping. I see they're attacking. Just ended up damaging what I healed. Do another ranged attack. That pretty much wipes them out. And there we go. Camp cleared. Yeah, it was Brazil. I was pretty sure about that. No, we'll take it. I like that unit. It's going to be a very good unit for us. Okay, looks like they pretty much extended as far as they can. That is done. We'll move down there to start repairs. Our scout is still moving out. Desires incense. Well, good luck with that. Getting a little bit of fighting here with that last unit. Oh. Where? Okay, over there. That's not bad. I could deal with that. Or better yet, I won't deal with that. Just let them finish off. I could have sworn that was a settler, not a worker. Oh well. Or did it turn into a worker because I captured it? That's actually something I don't know. Okay, well, that still works out, actually, because I could use the extra worker. This worker could break off and work on the quarry instead. Yeah, I could have sworn that was a settler. Did I just misread that? Or does it? Or do they turn into workers if I capture them? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being dumb. Because I will admit, I am not an expert in this game. Actually, not even close. There's a lot of nuance that I don't get. Matter of fact, I should be working on the iron, but... Oh, someone's in the medieval era. Oh, fuck. That does not bode well for my science victory. Actually, not as bad as I thought. Because I'm looking at this. It does put me up actually about 20 turns behind. That is not good. Let's take a look at Info Addict. On science. Oh, we are not doing nearly as well as I'd hoped. Granted, we're not really producing the people, but we do have room to catch up. Okay, let's just bring them back here. Basically, just bring troops home. And next turn we'll... Or, not next turn, but... Well, actually next turn. Yeah, there is another medieval era. That doesn't bode well for us. That's Venice in the medieval era. Looks like they're heading through this section as well, because notice how the turns dropped. As more people research particular texts, they become cheaper and cheaper. Okay, well. That's a thing. A settler. And our scout can go there for now. I want you to head north. You to heal up. You to repair that. And next turn. Yeah, I could have sworn we would have captured that settler. Oh well. Oh, that is not good. That's gonna hurt my economy a little bit, but oh well. That's a lot of banana. Is this not improved? Oh, it is. Alright. More roads. People are healing up, so next turn we'll have troops moving. Yeah, we are behind on science. How did we fall so far behind? Actually, that is a very good question. Okay, well. A library there. You are trade overview. We'll take the risk. There we go. That's good. We'll hit there. Start building a quarry. Next turn. Our spearmen are in garrison. We'll start healing them up. There is the Parthenon. Buenos Aires is under attack. That is something I can possibly deal with. Assuming I can find the barbarians, of course. Okay, that is the caravan. Trade overview. Yeah, the cobble. So we're in the positives on gold again. We're doing really well on happiness. Oh, a new unit. More spearmen. We should probably disable that. Was this just trespassing that pissed him off? Okay. That's set. I want to actually move them to up here to keep an eye on things. That is done. Another one up. And set there. Looks like food's doing really well there. Just garrison in the city, and I'll put the archers there once they catch up. the archers were already caught up. So have them start healing. And we'll send them down here to help secure. We pretty much either need to set up here or down here in the desert. And start just spamming the terrace farms. Either way, I'm not sure if I like that. Yeah, it looks like the other civs took 3 cities, and that's what happened to my science output. Good to know. So, let's take a look and see where it suggests. This ought to be interesting. It's suggesting nowhere. Is that pretty much telling me what I thought, that we got kind of boned in our continent here? I'm just thinking about this. I could set up here and have another observatory later on for a late game science push. Granted, I do give up the sheep, but I don't really care about the food. I would get horses, 2 horses. I would have plenty of other food. I would have the dye workable. I would not get buffalo because it's, or bison because it's been acquired, but doesn't really matter that much. We'd get a secondary silver to trade. I guess that's about my best option. Because honestly, down here is kind of useless unless I want to get extra silver to trade off to other nations. And trade in Civ 5 has always been a fickle thing. We pretty much have our army for the time being. If we want, we could be aggressive against Brazil. And it may not be a terrible idea to try to do that before... Well, here's my problem, is that they've advanced to the medieval era, so they likely have better units than I do now. We're good on happiness. Let's try that for the statue of Zeus. And go for production focus. Let's see, that's 11 turns versus... Oh, yeah. Production focus. Just for the hell of it, really. Oh, no. I was heading south before. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell these barbarian... Oh, no, there's the barbarian camp. Didn't see it before. So what we'll do is we'll send out our warriors as soon as I... Oh, let's just go to the unit list instead of, play... Well, assuming I can find the unit list here. Military overview. Warrior. There they are. Send them down. Along with... Well, we'll keep the composite bowmen there. Along with a detachment of spearmen. Okay, they are done. Go ahead and set up for iron. Spearmen can just garrison in place, and we're done there. Sure. Didn't I have his MSC before?
There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil.
Okay, there is the National College. Okay. So we should probably focus on getting education. That'll give us a possible chance to get Oxford, but honestly I would be surprised to get it, but it would give us the university, which would be more science. Good, that's going to require a lot of stuff, but some of these are going to be knocked out fairly quickly. Pick that. On the plus side, since this is so close, we could set up the secondary interior trade route fairly easily. And this should expand like crazy. At least in hopes, you know? There is our policy. Even though this doesn't really help us at the time being, it's going to help us in the long term, because it'll give us 15% extra growth, a free aqueduct in our first 4 cities, and guess what? We're going to get a new one. We may hit the medieval period before we get could get patronage if there's a worker. I imagine that's from Buenos Aires. And what pissed him off. Set that there. Our other scout just got into position. We'll start heading south and see what's here. Posset bowmen could just fortify in place, and we're done there. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this game now. Granted, we're going to start seeing an upturn, because we could start putting in well, we can't do the National College yet, but I'll probably do the Natural College up here. National, not natural. National. Yeah, I'm cannibalizing a sheep to be able to get that immediately. The thing is that we get the aqueduct and the monument for free. So that's going to boom. And it's going to start getting horses. We have fish in who knows how long. We'll start immediately working on the library. Next turn. Pantheon's been founded. Not sure who is fighting the barbarians at that point, if that's Buenos Aires or not. But I can just snipe this now. Yeah, that's Buenos Aires. But they weakened it enough that my scout can take it. Let's return the unit. We already have 3 workers. So that works. That was Sydney's worker, but it makes them happy, which also grants us some extra stuff. Excellent. I wonder if I could just park in... I'm not sure if parking in Sydney's territory would allow me to heal quicker. That'll be something interesting to learn. There is an Ottoman ally. And they want more gold. But it would piss off the Ottomans to take them. Okay, next turn. Let's see. Looks like he's wanting to pick a fight with Venice still. Sorry, but don't really have interest in that fight. Yet. Mostly because I don't know, Venice's capabilities. They're ahead of me on tech, but it appears that they're going more down the social route. Sydney has chariot archers. Oh, our warrior is kind of useless down here. I guess I could always... Where was that other camp? Oh, it's over here, wasn't it? But I'm not seeing it now. Yeah, well, the warrior just went out for a nice march. I'll bring him back to our capital. Take the spearmen, move him there. And we are pretty much running out of time. Oh, there is sugar. They have to set up an outpost as my pretty much last city, actually. Because we don't want to build too many cities because we're building tall, which means that that's going to be where most of our happiness is sunk. But, we're set up fairly well for a couple more cities. We'll start grabbing the silver. I mean, our happiness is just booming. So we're doing good there, at least. We're losing grip on life. Barbarian encampment. Actually, that's close enough that it could cause problems. I'm going to break off the spearmen and my excess bowmen. That way I could just cut through there and not have to worry about penalties. Yeah, we'll have 4 turns before we're really in range. Yeah, I just want to kind of park him somewhere nearby so I could just set up... Oh, we have that done. So, look at our gold now. That is doing a lot better. I'm conflicted on that terrace farm still, to be perfectly honest. We're at 2.87. This would be a pretty good terrace farm, and we'll go ahead and build here. Oh, we have another civilization.
أنا السلطان ديال مراكش حمد المنصور.
Morocco.
الشعب ديالي كنرحب بكم.
There's one I don't think I've ever encountered in my games. I'm gonna have to look up to see what the fuck he does. Yeah. This is turning out to be an interesting combination. And I imagine that he's fucking far ahead as well. Let's see... Morocco. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is actually really far ahead. For the time being. Oh, there is a barbarian. Is that double barbarian encampment? Venice is going to have problems. Okay, that is set up. We'll do a... we'll go ahead and set up a lighthouse for some extra food and a little bit of extra production. But yeah, we are done here. I'll hit next turn and let it play out. As I say, as always, constructive feedback is greatly appreciated, either in the comments below, or if you don't really have anything to say, but want to let me know that you've enjoyed or hated this. hit the appropriate buttons, and subscribe if you see more of Civilization 5 or my other content as we, find our new neighbor, Morocco. I'm going to have to look you up, yeah. You're going to be interesting, but that'll be next time. I'll see you.